All right then. Empty the register.
Even though Spider-Verse came out a few years ago, people still love it. Can you believe this? I've watched Spider-Verse almost 100 times, and I found something very interesting that you may have never noticed. It's about Spider Sense, the most powerful ability that almost every Spider-Man has, except one.
Why are you saying it like that?
I think this idea can answer many questions in Spider-Verse that Marvel has never fully explained. Before we begin, I want to say that this video is based on my own thoughts and theories. I believe the logic is strong, but it's still just my opinion. If you have a different idea, feel free to leave a comment below.
Sure. Total pleasure.
First, what do we actually know about Spider Sense? Spider Sense is the ability to detect danger just a fraction of a second before it happens. It lets Spider-Man know that something dangerous is coming, and even tells him where the danger is, even if he can't see the attacker. Because of Spider Sense, Spider-Man can dodge bullets without looking, react to incredibly fast attacks, notice traps before walking into them, and avoid explosions or accidents in the last second. But I think that's only part of the story. To understand Spider Sense better, we first need to talk about frequency. According to science, the human body produces many different kinds of frequencies. For example, our brain creates brainwaves, our heart produces electrical signals, and our voice has its own sound frequency. Every person is a little different. Many people also believe that when two people are on the same frequency, they understand each other better. They often have similar personalities, interests, feelings, and sometimes even fall in love. In Spider-Verse, I think Spider Sense takes this idea to a whole new level. When Peter Parker first meets Miles Morales, he immediately feels that Miles has spider powers, even though they don't say a single word. At that moment, we can see Miles' colors change from green and purple to red and blue. What does that mean? Green and purple are the colors of the Prowler, also known as Uncle Aaron, Miles' uncle and Kingpin's loyal partner. Red and blue are the classic colors of Spider-Man. They represent hope, responsibility, and doing the right thing. I believe Spider Sense synchronized Miles' frequency with Peter's. From that moment, Miles' destiny began to change. Instead of becoming someone like Uncle Aaron, he chose to become Spider-Man. This may be the first time Spider Sense not only connected two spider people, but also changed someone's future. And that's not all. I think Spider Sense and frequency also explain many other moments in Spider-Verse. When Peter Parker enters the Collider, other Spider-Men from other universes are pulled into Miles' world. Maybe this didn't happen by accident. I think they were brought there because they all shared the same frequency as Peter Parker. Since Miles had already synchronized with Peter's frequency, he naturally shared that same connection with all the other Spider people, including Gwen Stacy. This could also explain why, in Across the Spider-Verse, Gwen can sense that Miles is in danger even though they are in completely different universes. Spider-Sense may not care about distance if two Spider-Men are connected by the same frequency.
Now let's talk about Miguel O'Hara. Unlike most spider people, Miguel does not have Spider Sense. As we know, Spider Sense seems to connect spider people through the same frequency, helping them understand and feel each other's emotions. In Nueva York, Miles forms a connection with Spider-Bite through Spider Sense. Because of that connection, she understands his choices and decides to help him. But Miguel doesn't have Spider Sense. That could be why Miles and many other Spider-Men never truly connect with him. So here's the biggest question. Why doesn't Miguel have Spider Sense, even though he lives in the year 2099 with technology far more advanced than everyone else's? I have a few theories. Maybe the original spider species in the future slowly lost their natural spider sense because of environmental changes. Spiders may have spent generations living in labs or small spaces, while cities kept growing and forests disappeared. It's similar to what happens to tigers today. Many tigers raised in captivity no longer have the same hunting instincts as wild tigers. Some of them become much calmer and depend on humans instead of hunting on their own.
How's that sound, tiger?
If that happened to spiders in the year 2099, it could explain why Miguel's spider DNA never gave him spider sense in the first place.
Or maybe Miguel could have recreated spider sense with advanced technology, but he chose not to. As the leader of the Spider Society, he may believe that spider sense creates emotional connections that could affect his judgment. Without it, he can make difficult decisions without being influenced by feelings. That's the theory I came up with after watching Spider-Verse nearly 100 times and comparing it with the comics. What do you think? Do you think this theory makes sense, or do you have a different explanation? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss my next Spider-Verse video.
After so many times saying it, thank you seemed soft.